Tells us failure is seldom fatal. It is courage that counts. Melvin Gordon had that courage. You may not know Melvin Gordon, but a few years ago, he was a luminary in the football universe, a star running back for the University of Wisconsin. And he was an enemy of me because he was playing against my team. It was an epic contest between Wisconsin and the University of Nebraska. I am a University of Nebraska graduate. Guess where my loyalties lay on that particular day. But for a moment, it looked as if Melvin Gordon had come over to my side because he had the football for Wisconsin. And he dropped it. Twice. But failure is seldom fatal. And courage does count. Melvin's coach gave him one more chance to carry that football. And he carried it again and again and again. And by the time the evening was over, Melvin Gordon had done something no one else had ever done before. He had rushed for 408 yards in a single game, setting a collegiate record. And his team had destroyed mine on top of it. Now that performance destroyed my team, but it inspired my heart. Now, I'm a little bit like Melvin Gordon in that I, too, have had to deal with a little bit of failure. I made a fateful decision a few years ago. I decided I would become a lawyer. Now, a lot of people have some preconceived notions about lawyers. They think we don't show any empathy. I beg to differ with that. I mean, who else do you know who can empathize with the lowest of the low in society? Like O.J. Simpson, or Walmart, or the EPA. We have some unique talents as attorneys. And when I went to law school, I did well. I actually enjoyed it. I graduated near the top of my class, went to work for a prestigious law firm with a nationwide presence. Good paying job, nice apartment within walking distance of the office. I was set. And then I would be caught in a cruel irony. The lawyers make their money communicating, and many times with themselves. And sometimes they don't even do that very well. And my case was one of those times. I was called into a partner's office. Let's call her Susie for the sake of discussion. She says to me, "Would you put together a spreadsheet?" We happen to be dealing with a tough financial case. Think Bernie Madoff meets the Midwest. I was to go put together a wonderful spreadsheet that would facilitate our prosecution of this particular case. The problem was, communication was not quite happening. When she said, "Give me a spreadsheet," what she meant was, "Give me a simple summary." What I heard when she said it was, "Create something that is comprehensive and accurate." 3 guesses as to what she got. 2 guesses as to how what she got matched what she wanted. And 1 guess as to how happy she was when she got it. Even worse, this breakdown was taking place while she was on vacation. So we're going back and forth by electronic communication, also known as email, that antiquated device used by people from older generations. Things got so bad, she took time out of her vacation to put together this spreadsheet the way she wanted it. And after I got her email stating in no uncertain terms, "Apologies and excuses don't help me," I was at a loss for how to continue communicating with her. It was not long after that that my time at the firm came to an abrupt and complete conclusion. But failure is seldom fatal, and courage does count. Melvin Gordon found his coach, who gave him one more chance, and I found my coach, who gave me one more chance, too. But my coach's name was Rachel. Rachel was not a partner, she was a prosecutor. And she was in the glamorous world of property crimes. Please try to contain your excitement, ladies and gentlemen. Now I know it just doesn't have the same allure as Perry Mason or Matlock, but it does its bit to make the community a better place. Let me tell you about Jack and Jill. The facts are true, but the names have been changed to protect me, I mean the innocent. Jack had made his career in law enforcement. He and Jill were now getting up in years, and they were able to enjoy those things that a retired couple gets to do. Traveling to conventions, enjoying their home in a nicer part of town. Then, their peace and serenity was shattered when a burglar broke into their home in August. And then came back in September, and October, and November, and December. 5 months without fail, the same person attempted to enter their home and steal from them. I got to work with Jack and Jill over months as we prosecuted that offender. I got to speak with them one-on-one as they came into my office. I got to speak with Jack on the phone, keeping him updated on the case. And with my one more chance from Rachel, we didn't win a football game. We won justice for Jack and Jill. We were able to avoid the rigors of a trial by agreeing, by putting several cases on this individual together, that he would receive no more than a 34-year prison sentence. No more than. Each side made their arguments, and when we came out of that courtroom, he had the maximum possible 34-year prison sentence. When we have the courage to give ourselves and each other one more chance, we can do things that have never been done before. We can set records, we can win games, and we can change lives. Go do it. Mr. Toastmaster.